Uncle Jesse just threw Lori Loughlin's husband under the bus for the college admissions scandal. And he claims the entire thing was his fault, calling him a terrible narcissist. This isn't just celebrity drama. It's a masterclass in how Hollywood protects its own. John Stamos went on a viral podcast defending his Full House co-star Lori Loughlin amid her separation from Massimo Giannulli. He claims she was a victim in the bribery scheme that sent them both to prison, a scheme orchestrated entirely by her narcissist husband. But is this just a loyal friend, or is it a calculated move by the Hollywood machine to save one of their own? It's the latter. Stamos' comments reveal how Hollywood dynasties operate. They create a narrative that shifts blame to outsiders, ensuring the public's favorite stars remain untarnished while the disposable rich spouse takes the fall. It's power, PR, and protectionism at its finest.
Kristen Bell just made a joke about her husband not killing her, and she posted it during Domestic Violence Awareness Month. This isn't just a bad joke, it's a shocking look into the bubble of celebrity privilege. For their 12th anniversary, Bell quoted Dax Shepard saying, "I would never kill you," sparking massive backlash for being tone deaf. She was forced to restrict comments as thousands called her out for making light of a deadly serious issue that affects millions. But how can someone so famous be so out of touch? It's a classic case of privilege blindness within wealthy Hollywood dynasties. Living in a bubble of immense wealth, celebrities like Belle become so disconnected from reality that they lose all perspective. It's a terrifying reminder that money can't buy awareness, and that Hollywood's elite are living in a completely different world.
Kevin Costner's ex-wife just married his former best friend months after their brutal divorce. Christine wed neighbor Josh Connor while Costner had strong suspicions during their split. This isn't love, it's a Hollywood power play. When dynasties split, friends become lovers and loyalties shift. In the world of the super rich, even your closest friends are waiting to take your place.
Keith Urban just called his marriage to Nicole Kidman a soul-sucking routine, and he did it on his own TV show. This isn't just a messy celebrity breakup, it's the implosion of a Hollywood country music dynasty. On the premiere of his new show, The Road, Urban performed a song about breaking free from a toxic situation, a song he wrote while still married to Kidman. He talked about feeling lonely and miserable on tour, a clear dig at his life with the Hollywood icon. The divorce filing came just weeks later. So what does this public takedown reveal? It shows the massive culture clash between the Nashville music machine and the Hollywood elite. When these two worlds collide in a power marriage, the fallout is nuclear, with both sides using their media empires to control the narrative and destroy the other's reputation.
The man who murdered John Lennon just revealed why he did it. And the reason is more pathetic than you can imagine. This isn't just a historical footnote. It's a chilling reminder of the dark side of celebrity worship. In his 14th parole hearing, Mark David Chapman admitted he killed the Beatles legend for one reason: to be famous. He said he was a nobody and that murdering the most famous person in the world was his big answer to everything. For 45 years, the world has been haunted by this senseless act of violence. But what does it tell us about our culture? It shows how our obsession with fame can curdle into a deadly entitlement. It reveals a world where disturbed individuals see celebrity dynasties not as people, but as symbols to be destroyed for a fleeting moment of notoriety. A twisted path to becoming a somebody.
A new book is exposing the terrifying truth about Prince Andrew's connection to Jeffrey Epstein, and it claims the royal family tried to hire trolls to silence his victim. This isn't just another royal scandal. It's a look at how monarchies use their immense power to cover up their darkest secrets. Virginia Jeffrey, one of Epstein's most prominent accusers, reveals in her new memoir that she feared she would die a sex slave and that Prince Andrew hid behind palace gates to avoid being served court papers. She even alleges that the royal family attempted to hire internet trolls to harass and discredit her online. But why would a royal dynasty go to such lengths? Because their entire existence is built on a carefully crafted image of moral superiority. Jeffrey's story shatters that illusion, exposing the brutal modern tactics the world's oldest dynasties use to silence their victims.
Donald Trump is tearing down a historic part of the White House, and he's doing it to build himself a massive, multi-million-dollar ballroom. This isn't a renovation. It's the ultimate act of a political dynasty, treating public property as their own private palace. Demolition has begun on the White House's East Wing to make way for Trump's controversial $250 million ballroom, a project critics are calling a vanity project and a distraction from the country's problems. The East Wing has been a part of the White House for over 80 years, hosting countless historic events. But why is Trump so obsessed with building this ballroom? Because for political dynasties, legacy is everything. It's a way to literally cement his name into the history of the White House, transforming a symbol of American democracy into a monument to his own ego.
The Osborne family has been struck by tragedy once again, and it reveals the dark curse that seems to follow rock and roll's most famous dynasty. The family recently announced the death of another beloved family member, continuing a heartbreaking pattern of loss and struggle that has plagued them for decades. From Ozzy's near-fatal accidents and addiction battles to Jack and Kelly's own public struggles with their health, the Osbournes have lived their lives in the shadow of tragedy. But is this just bad luck? Or is it something more? It's a look at the curse of rock and roll royalty, the immense fame, wealth, and pressure that comes with being a music dynasty often leads to a destructive cycle of addiction, mental health issues, and ultimately, tragedy. The Osbournes are a living testament to the fact that money can't buy happiness or protect you from your own demons.
A Hollywood insider just revealed a shocking story about Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson, and it exposes the secret power dynamics of the Hollywood elite. The story goes that at a party, Lawrence, already an Oscar winner, was seen serving food to Pattinson, who was at the peak of his Twilight fame. This isn't just a funny anecdote. It's a glimpse into the rigid, unspoken hierarchy that governs Hollywood dynasties. Even at the highest levels of fame, there's a pecking order. A-listers are constantly jockeying for position, and every interaction is a subtle power play. So what does this story really tell us? It shows that no matter how famous you are, there's always someone with more power, more influence, and a higher spot on the Hollywood food chain. It's a world of entitled behavior, where even serving a plate of food can be a power move.
Your favorite Real Housewives star is faking drama for paychecks. Wendy Osafo just admitted the feuds are manufactured for ratings. Wine throwing and backstabbing built their empires. These reality dynasties turn screaming matches into millions. Is any of it real? Doesn't matter. Personal drama is the most profitable business model. Nothing sells like a soap opera